we haven't been in the stand but probably an hour. It's only been daylight for probably 15-20 minutes. We've already had a small buck, 6 or 7 point, walk right under the tree. I just got done doing some little grunting and rattling, so we think they're cruising this morning. I ranged her, the one I was shooting at 33. She got a few steps closer, but I figured she was still 30. She saw me draw, and right as I went to pull the trigger, she went to take off. Story of our season. Mishap after mishap. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I missed another one. I mean, I missed twice, and I was just feeling down in the dumps. It's 9 o'clock, and I told Brett, let's go look for my arrows, maybe move a couple cameras, and I had my bow lowered to the ground. He had the camera put up. I look up and see more deer coming. So I pulled my bow up the tree. Brett got the camera out, didn't even use the arm, rested it on his backpack. Finally made a good shot at about 30 yards. We watched her fall, so. I was texting Scott earlier about how I missed twice and I was down in the dumps. And he told me that I was too good to miss a third time. And I said, if I get a chance, we'll see what happens. And sure enough, I got a chance and made the shot. So I texted him and told him, third time's a charm, got one. And he texted me 5 minutes later and said that he just shot one too. So it's pretty cool.
It's 25 degrees this morning. This is our first set where I would say conditions are absolutely perfect. There's no wind to speak of. We're got a cold front, big temperature drop, frost on the ground, and it's October 29th. It's my son's birthday, so happy birthday, Hunter. Hopefully we'll catch something cruising back over here to bed this morning.
night. Not a lot of mass, but he had a little bit of height to him, and I think at one point right here, he was probably at 11 yards from us, directly downwind. But it's pretty thick in here, we just couldn't get a shot. Got a text from Michael Heffernan about 5 minutes ago. He's had a rough morning. Said he shot twice and missed 2 does. Didn't think he'd get an opportunity for a third. And then I just got the text from him that said, I just got one. So I'll wait until we go find blood before I start texting Michael though.
He's a big guy. Big old guy.
And we had this doe walk in today, and I put a shot on her. I felt like it was a really, really good shot, and then we started looking for blood. I didn't find much. Hunter actually came up here and helped us track and started finding a few specks and just kept following, and really, I think we're probably only 80 to 100 yards from the stand, right back up the hill, so she didn't go too far. Great big doe, gonna be lots of meat on her. The big one today is gonna be getting this big doe off of this hill, so we're gonna take our Hawk cinch deer drag, wrap it around her legs, and we're going downhill. I'm not going up to the golf cart. I'm just gonna go straight to the bottom. I'll send Joe back over to the cart, he'll go around. I'll meet him down there and we'll get her gutted. But this is a really quick, easy tool just to carry around in your bag, or strap it on you. Makes for hauling deer pretty easy.
We've been patterning these bucks all summer long, and we set up a ground blind on the Osage Trophy Blend food plot. The bucks come in like they normally did. On edge as soon as they come in, and back behind us there was a groundhog that was keeping them from coming in close, and I took a shot at 60 yards. We'd been playing cat and mouse with these bucks for a few weeks after the miss, and noticed that they was all funneling to this walnut tree on the field edge.
So I'm come in this weekend and move these stands to this walnut tree at the edge of the field where I've seen them gob a deer every night that I've sat here.
I came in midday and moved the stands to the walnut tree, anticipating that we was going to hunt it that night. And the winds, as soon as we got into that tree, they was blowing all over the place, and just knew that it wasn't going to work out. The closer dark came, the calmer the wind got, and it started blowing out of the best possible way that it could, and it just all came together. So the events of that night, one of them was pretty awesome. We had about 10 does feet below us and looking straight up at us for a good 20 minutes, and we thought that was going to ruin the whole hunt, and it didn't.
And tonight it come together. We had the worst wind that we could have starting off, and then sun went down, the wind shifted to our favor, he popped out.
We got
Wow, what a night. Today, I went and set the cameraman stand on this walnut tree that all the deer that I'd been watching just funneling under this tree. this guy and 2 or 3 other bucks fed into 40 yards. We had deer at 5 yards this morning, does where I'd parked the truck. They just sniffing the ground and looking up, and predator camo really concealed us.
I know for my life, it's an incredible privilege to get to be a dad. But sometimes in life, we get busy and a million other things get in our way and kind of distract us. Psalm 127:3 reminds us, though, that children are a heritage from the Lord. The Bible actually tells us they're a gift from God. So today, at the end of this episode, I just want to encourage you, just to remind you, moms and dads, men and women, even if they're not your biological children, if you get to be a mentor or an influence, remember that the children, the youth in our lives, are a blessing from the Lord. They're a gift, and we get to be their superheroes sometimes. We get to be their soldiers to defend them, and we get to be their encouragers. We get to remind them who they were created to be in God. Remember, children are a heritage from the Lord, a blessing from God.